Hi, this is Raina. Thank you for joining me on my crochet channel. In this video, we will crochet the Christmas shopper. So just a few more days left to go shopping for those last minute gifts. And this bag will come in handy for sure. And I would say it's easy to make. We crochet this in 3 parts. First, it's the base, and then we'll make the Nordic star following charts in filet crochet technique, and finish with edge and handles. And my bag measures about 14 inches wide. And about 15.5 inches long. And I'm using these 2 types of Lion brand yarn. My main yarn is this comfy cotton blend. It's a big ball. It has 200 grams, 392 yards in it. It is 50% cotton and 50% polyester. It is weight light, size 3, and it's called whipped cream. And because this collection doesn't have this bright red, I'm using 24/7 cotton, also Lion brand, for my contrast color. This one has 100 grams, 186 yards. 1 ball of both is enough. This one is 100% cotton, and the weight is medium, size 4, but they are quite similar in thickness. So and this is only for those 4 rounds. And the crochet hook is size 4. This is my pretty hook from Furls Crochet. It's very comfortable. And let's get started. And this is the pattern chart. The filet crochet has these white squares called open blocks, black squares called solid blocks. You will find the full chart on my blog, and the link is below video in the description box. We will start with the main color and make the bag base first. So make slip knot, and now chain 54 for the base. And now we're going to make first 3 rounds single crochets and increasing. The first thing to do, insert hook in 2nd chain from the hook and single crochet 3 in that chain. And now single crochet in each chain, 1 stitch in each chain. And count 51, and then you'll have 1 last chain left. And now in this last chain, make 3 single crochets. And now we're going to make single crochets on the other side in these loops of the chains. And make 1 in each. Again, you'll have 51. And after 51 single crochets here, I'm here back to the beginning. These are my 3 beginning single crochets. I'm going to slip stitch in that first one and then starting the second round chain. Now we will single crochet 2 in each of these 3. So that's how we increase. So make 2 in the first, then 2 in that second, and 2 in that third. And now continue making single crochets, 1 in each, and counting 51 again. After 51 single crochets, now I'm here where I made the 3 single crochets in this other end. Again, increasing, make 2 single crochets in each of 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2. So on this second round we increased by 6 stitches. Now keep making single crochets, 1 in each, again 51. And again, to finish second round, slip stitch in that first single crochet. And on the first round you made total of 108 single crochets, and now we increased 6, so on second round we have 114 single crochets. And round 3, chain 1, single crochet in same stitch. On third round we're not increasing, so just single crochet now, 1 in each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and counting 114 on third round as well. And finish third round, again slip stitch in the first stitch. Round 4 we're going to start our double crochet stitches and also increasing on this round by 12 stitches. So start with 3 chains, that's the first double crochet. Now double crochet in that same stitch, and we're making 2 double crochets in each next 5 as well. So 2 double crochets in the next, the second, 2 in the next, the third, 2 in the next, fourth, 2 in the next, it's the fifth, and 2 in the next, the sixth. Now just double crochet, 1 in each next. This is again going to be 51, and then we can increase on that other end same way. And after 51 double crochets we're going to increase again. In the next 6 make 2 double crochets in each. That's the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. And now again 1 in each. You'll have 51 again. And after the last double crochet, finish round 4 with a slip stitch in that beginning third chain, and counting, we have 126 double crochets on fourth round. And I finished round 4 with a slip stitch in third beginning chain, and round 5 we continue with main color. Start with 3 chains. Again, this is our first double crochet, and now just double crochet 1 in each stitch all around, and you have 126. And when finished with all the double crochets, slip stitch in third beginning chain. And now we're going to cut off the main color and fasten off and join contrast color on the next round. Make a slip knot. And how I join it, take hook out of the slip knot and now count 7 double crochets, starting with that first 3 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Because now I want to start each round on that side point here. It's easier to follow the pattern and the chart. Insert hook through that 7th stitch, then insert through the slip knot, pull it through, make 3 chains. This counts as first double crochet. And now let's take a look at the chart. So we're going to follow this now, and it's going to be rounds. We always follow the chart from right to left. And to count the stitches, so we get to do a little bit of math here. As you see, we have 21 blocks on front side, so 21 blocks will be on the back side as well, and this is then total 42, and each block consists of 3 stitches. So as we made this last round, and this counts as this first row here on the chart, so 126 double crochets, when you divide it by 3, you'll get 42. And so that's how many blocks we're going to have on each round. And the last round we did, this counts as this first row here, you see. So all double crochets, all solid blocks, each block 3 double crochets. And now the contrast color round, this is the second round, again reading from right to left. So as you see, we need to make 1 solid block, 1 open, 1 solid, 1 open, so forth. And now this is the 6th round, starting from the foundation chain, and it starts with the first solid block, so 3 double crochets. So when we get to the end of the round, you'll see how it ends with this beginning chain as the ending of the last open block. We'll see. But now I make 3 double crochets, and now for the open block we're going to chain 2, skip 2 next double crochets and double crochet in the next. For the next solid block, we will double crochet again 3, 1, 2, 3, and next open block, chain 2, skip 2, double crochet in the next. And this repeats all around. Solid block 3 double crochets, open block, chain 2, skip 2, double crochet. And here I finished my last 4 double crochets and just have 2 stitches left here, so that's that last open block, 2 chains, and then ending this with a slip stitch in third beginning chain. So this will finish the last open block. And looking at the chart, the next round on the chart, it's number 3. Again, reading from the right, so we just have to do the opposite. We start with open block, then solid block, open and solid. That's checkerboard. And the beginning open block is 5 chains. So this is the first double crochet and 2 chains. And then again we skip 2 double crochets, double crochet in that next. To make the next solid block, we double crochet 2 in that chain space. And we also double crochet in that next stitch. Next open block is 2 chains. Again, skip 2 double crochets, double crochet in the next. Next solid block, double crochet, 2 in a chain space, and 1 in the next stitch. And repeat. 2 chains, crochet, 2 double crochets, and 1 more. And finishing this round, last 2 double crochets, again find third chain slip stitch. And now we're going to cut off contrast color. Continue with main, fasten off. Let's see. And on a chart, so this is number 4 now. You'll see it's all open blocks all around. I'm going to join my yarn the same way as I did the contrast color. I'm going to insert my hook through that beginning stitch. It's that same chain where I did the slip stitch. Then pull your slip knot through. And now we have to make 5 chains for that beginning open block. 4, 5. And double crochet in the next stitch. So only open blocks now. Chain 2. Here we skip 2 stitches, double crochet in the next. Chain 2. Here we skip the chain space, double crochet in the next. And repeat. And to end this round, this is the 8th from the foundation chain, or the first round. Last block, slip stitch in 3rd beginning chain. Now I'm going to turn this so we can now start reading the pattern. So we're now ready to make the star. And on a chart it is number 5, reading from right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 open blocks, 1 solid, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 open, 1 solid, and again 6 open. And then we turn and we'll do the same on the other side. So first of all, 6 open blocks. Start the beginning block the same, chain 5, 3, 4, 5, and now double crochet in the next stitch. Chain 2, double crochet in the next. We have 2 open blocks. Now the 3rd. 4th. 5th. And 6th. And now 1 solid block, double crochet 2 in the next chain space. And double crochet in the next stitch. Now 7 open blocks. Seven open blocks. Next is solid again, 2 double crochets here, 1 in the stitch, and now 6 open blocks, and then continue, do 6 more, so you can now count 12 open blocks. Then on the other side you'll do again 1 solid, then 7 open between, 1 solid, and end with 6 open blocks. So I finished my 6 open blocks and already slip stitched in that beginning 3rd chain. And the next row here on the chart, it's number 6. Again, start with 6 open blocks, then 2 solid, then 5 open, 2 solid, 6 open, and then you repeat. You do 6 more, so total 12. 2 solid, 5 open, 2 solid, end with 6 open. And we start the same way. Chain 5, 3, 4, 5. Make 6 open blocks first. And here is my solid block on previous round. We're going to make 2 solid blocks. So first one above this solid here. 3 double crochets, second one above the next open, so 2 double crochets, chain space, 1 in a stitch. Now make 5 open blocks, and again here 2 solid blocks now. And next you do 6 open blocks and continue on the other side, 6 more, so you can count total 12, and then you do again your 2 solid blocks, 5 open and 2 solid, and finish with 6 open. And next is row 7 on a chart, this one, and it's the 11th round from that chain. And we start the same way with 6 open blocks, then 3 solid, 3 open, 3 solid, and then again 6 open, and then you turn on the other side again, you do 6 more and repeat this part. Made 6 open blocks. Next is 3 solid, so double crochet in each next stitch here for the first 2. And now 1 more double crochet 2 in a chain space and 1 in a stitch. And so because each block has 3 stitches, whenever you have for example 3 solid blocks like here, I like to count it this way, 3 times 3 stitches plus 1. That means I can count 10 stitches for 3 solid blocks. Next is 3 open blocks. And now again 3 solid. First one goes in above the open block. So again, if you'd like, you can count 10 double crochets here. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10, and then you keep doing the open blocks, 6 here on this side, turn, then you do 6 more, and then you repeat the solid blocks pattern on the other side and finish with 6 open blocks. And next is row 8 on a chart. Here again start with 6 open blocks, then make 4 solid, 1 open, 4 solid, and then keep doing the 6 open blocks plus 6 on the other side and repeat this part and finish with 6 open blocks. And after these first 6 open blocks, now 4 solid blocks, and you can count 4 times 3 stitches in each block plus 1, so 13 double crochets, 1 made, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Now one open block, and again next 4 solid blocks, so you can start counting with that first double crochet. 1, 2, 3, so make 13 here again for the 4 blocks, then continue with 12 open blocks. Next is row 9 on the chart, starting with just 2 open blocks, then 4 solid, 1 open, 3 solid, 1 open, 3 solid, 1 open, 4 solid, and then 1, 2 on this side, 1, 2 on the other side, so 4 here, and repeat this part and end with 2 open. So let's start this together. 5 chains for beginning open block, and 1 more open block. Now 4 solid blocks, so again you can count 13, 1 is made, so 2, 3, 4, and 13. Now just 1 open block, chain 2, skip 2, double crochet. Now 9 double crochets, which is 3 solid blocks, or 10 double crochets if you want to count all of them. So 1, 2, 3, 9, and 10. And again 1 open block, and here next is 3 solid blocks, so 10 double crochets again. Ten, 1 open block, and next is 4 solid blocks, which is 13 double crochets. So skipping these 2, starting with this one, count 13. 1, 2, 3, and after these 4 solid blocks you'll do 4 open blocks, and then you can start the solid blocks on the other side. 4 here, 1 open, then 3 solids, 1 open, 3 solid, 1 open, 4 solid, and ending the round with 2 open blocks. Next is row 10 on the chart. Start with 3 open blocks, then 4 solid, 1 open, 2 solid, 1 open, 2 solid, 1 open, 4 solid, then 3 open here, plus 3 on the other side, and continue here with solid blocks. So let's start with 3 open blocks, 5 chains, 1, 2, and 3. Now 4 solid blocks, 13 double crochets. The first one is made, so count 2, 3, 4, 13, 1 open block, And now 2 solid blocks, so that is 7 double crochets. First is made 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Next is 1 open block, and again 2 solid, so again make 7 double crochets. And 7. Next 1 open block, and next is 4 solid blocks, so count 13 double crochets. 1, 2, 3. And after these 4 solid blocks you need to do 6 open blocks, and then you continue these solid block pattern on the other side, and the round with 3 open blocks. Next is row 11 on a chart, starting with 4 open blocks, 4 solid, 1 open, 1 solid, 1 open, 1 solid, 1 open, 4 solid, then 4 open here plus 4 on the other side, so 8, and repeat here and round with 4 open blocks. And now row 12 on the chart, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 open blocks, 4 solid, 3 open, 4 solid, then 5 plus 5 on the other side, and then again solid, end the round with 5 open blocks. And now row 13 is here, so this is only open blocks all around. And finish the round with all open blocks, and now continue row 14 here. So this is going to now repeat. 14 repeats the 12th row, 15 repeats 11, and so forth. So it's like a mirror image here. And complete row 22 here, also all open blocks, and then we will continue here. I have now finished the chart and the last round, all open blocks. Already cut off my main yarn because we're going to make next 2 rounds now with our contrast color. And making a slip knot with my red yarn, I'm going to join it here as we did before in this chain where I finished the last round with a slip stitch. Pull it through here and chain 3. This counts as the first double crochet. And first I'm going to make a solid block and then open. So 3 more double crochets, 2 in chain space, 1 in a stitch, and open block, chain 2, double crochet, and again solid block, 2 double crochets, chain space, and 1 in a stitch, and open block. And now make these next 2 rounds. That second round you're gonna do open block above that solid block, and then solid block above that open block. Exactly the same as we did here. And after these contrast color rows here, which I made with red, we have one more round to do with solid blocks. That's the last row on the chart. Looking great so far. And I'm switching back to my main color. And I will join it here in that same chain stitch where I did the last slip stitch with red. Pull the slip knot through. Again, chain 3 for the first double crochet. And now double crochet 2 in each chain space, and then 1 in each stitch all around. And before you end this round, so here I did last double crochet in the last stitch. I'm going to make one more double crochet here, actually in here, so that's one extra now. So when you count, you have 127 stitches total, not 126 with that extra stitch. Then end with slip stitch in third beginning chain, and we can start the edge now. We're going to make single crochets and decrease on this first round of edge. Chain 1, single crochet in that same stitch, then single crochet 3 more, so we need 4, and in a 5th and 6th 2 single crochets together. So pull up loop through the first one, the 5th stitch, also pull up loop through that 6th stitch, and then pull through 3 loops and hook 2 single crochets together. Again, single crochet 1 in next 4, 2, 3, 4, and then 2 together in next 2. Again, 4 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2 together. And repeat this. And when you're done with last 2 single crochets together on this round, you have 1 more stitch left. It's that extra one we did on the last round. Just single crochet in it, and now slip stitch in first single crochet. And on the next round we're going to start the handles. So chain 1 and first single crochet 14. 1, 2, 3, then chain 70 for the first handle. And now careful not to twist the chain. Count 24 single crochets, starting with this one to skip. 4. Here, this is my 25th, and here I make single crochet again. Now make 29 single crochets. 3, 4. Next again, chain 70 for the second handle. Now again, count 24 to skip. 4, 5, and now again single crochet in this 25th one, and you have now 15 single crochets to do. Finish the round with the slip stitch and then first single crochet. Starting the next round, chain 1, and now we need to single crochet in each stitch, each single crochet, and also in each chain on the handle. And when you're done with that round, single crochets in each stitch and in each chain, then make 2 more rounds, single crochets in each stitch. So you see I have 3 rounds here, and of course you can add rounds if you want the handles to be wider. And then just slip stitch in that first stitch. Each round starts again the same with 1 chain and then single crochet in same stitch and so on, and ends with slip stitch in first single crochet. So that's where I ended my last round. Cut off, fasten off, weave in the ends. And I hope you have fun making your own Christmas shopper. And you will find written pattern on my blog. The link is in video description box. Thank you so much for watching. Happy holidays and happy crocheting.